Hello, welcome to Should I Buy This Game? My name is Christine, and this is our July update. Now, I first want to talk about my trip last month. So I went on a 3-week sort of Mediterranean journey, ending up in Italy. And so a week into my trip, I actually got a cough. And I'm like, okay, it was only a cough, nothing else. Few days later, we were in Athens, and it was 37 degrees, and I got heat exhaustion. And I just want to sleep. Few days later, we make it to Rome, and all I want to do is sleep. And I have the chills, all this. So then I come up with that I have a sinus infection. So we get some pills, and I'm able to do like an activity a day. And then it's 35 degrees every day in Rome, even when the sun goes down. It was so hot. So by the time I come home, I get to go to the doctor to find out I had pneumonia. And I have since taken pills, and I've recovered from it. But because of all that, what it comes down to is we really didn't play any games in June. We played a total of 8 games. Now, before going on the trip, I told you that Jem and I were bringing the Ministry of Lost Things with us. The one thing that we didn't realize was you need an internet connection. And being on a cruise for 2 weeks, there was very little internet. When we were at the port, the boat was so far away that we couldn't really get a good signal. And then when we're at sea, we don't have any internet. And so we could not play this when we were on the ship. So we didn't have any games with us to play on the ship. So we did manage to play 8 games, 4 different games, 3 new games. We played like Emberleaf, Flip 7. We did finally get to play Ministry of Lost Things, and we threw in a game of Lumacora one day. And so we played very little games because I was exhausted from the trip, from the pneumonia and everything else, that we just didn't get the chance. I had no thinking power to play any games. So, low and short and long of it, that is the game stats for June. So because I was on vacation, we only posted 3 videos once I got back, and they were some things I had filmed ahead of time. So we posted Hi-Fi, which is a board game, Newsboys, which is a roll and write game, and then I posted a video on 10 games I would take with me to a deserted island with my family, not solo. So anyway, that was it. We only posted 3 videos in June. If you didn't get a chance to see them, highly recommend, of course, you go back now and watch them. And I'll put a link to all these videos in the description below. So now for some board game news. One thing that I saw that was announced on Instagram is Stonemaier is actually putting out a Wormspan expansion called Dragon Academy, which should be out in a few months. So I think that's very exciting. I love Wormspan, so I can't wait to try the expansion. Now, the other thing, of course, is GenCon is a few weeks away, and we should be there. I have tickets to be there, so if all goes well, we should be there. And I'm excited to see all the new games. I'm going to be putting out a few videos talking about the games I'm excited to see in the next few weeks. And I want to hear from you, though, because we plan to go and film all the demos we possibly can. Now, not everybody puts out a game that we can film a demo. So as long as the games are put out, there's somebody there to show us the game, we try and film the demo of it. But I want to hear what games you're excited to see and what games you want us to film a demo. I have my list, of course, but there's always games that you hear about that I may not hear about. So if there's a game you really want to actually see, let me know in the comments and we'll add it to our list and do our best to try, even if we just get a little segment of it, but we'll try to get some footage of the game you're interested in. But I need to know what it is, so leave me a comment letting me know. But otherwise, that's all I have for news. We're just excited, prepping for GenCon. And as I said, watch out. I'm going to be posting one video on games I'm excited to see and another video on games I'm excited to buy. So watch out for those in the next couple weeks. Next up, we have some new releases for June. I have a total of 4. The first one is Galileo Galilei, and it is a Euro-style game in which you take on the role of an astronomer. So if you really like this sort of space theme, you may want to check that one out. Next, Kyoto no Nico finally came out. I mean, I bought that a year ago at GenCon, but it is now out. I did a video. I'll post a link below if you want to learn more about the game. The Mythwind Friends and Family expansion has now been released. It just adds a bit more to the Mythwind game, which I have, again, featured in the past, which I'll post a link to. And then Transgalactica. It's the latest game from Devere, was just released, and it's a worker placement and engine building game. So those are the 4 new games. I am thinking a lot of people are saving the releases for GenCon at the end of the month. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is what's hot on Kickstarter. And what's hot on Kickstarter is one game. That's it. There's other games. Maybe you like them, but I had one game. So anyway, it is the Cozy Cat Cafe. It's a tile placement game. And you arrange your furniture, recruit cats, attract customers, and get that bonus. And I think it's probably similar to Pack the Essentials, where you have little tiles and you're laying them out based on objectives to try and get the most points. So it looks like a cute little cozy fun game. And that's all I currently have. That one goes until July 16th if you're interested in backing it, and I'll have a link in the description below. So that is it for our June update. Again, we are going to GenCon, and I'd love to hear from you to the games you'll be interested in us filming. Otherwise, we will see you at the end of the month at GenCon. And if you are going to GenCon, be sure to say hi if you see us. So thanks for watching.